Oh, there we go. Okay, I was unresponsive. Okay, cool. So, oh, actually, chat, before we start, I have 2 cans of G Fuel in front of me. I need you to decide which one I open first. The Sonic one or the Mega Man one. The Sonic one is called Peach Rings, and the Mega Man one is called Blue Bomber Slushy. And I don't know which one I want to open first. So much caffeine. I know. I'm either going to be wired to the moon or I'm going to have a heart attack live on air. It's going to be great. Um has more caffeine than a can of Prime. So, do I make a poll for this? Yeah, go on. I'll make a poll for it. New poll. It won't let me put Blue Bomber Slushy in as a full answer. Rude. Okay. Uh, sure. So enjoy your poll. Do I start off with the Mega Man one or the Sonic one? You're not allowed to have a heart attack after 4 p.m. in this town, remember? You know what? The tastiness might be worth it. 2 for Sonic, really? You still hung up on those peaches, 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 peaches? Are you? Are you still hung up on those? Oh, 1 for Mega Man. Ooh. Clock is ticking. Fitty fitty. Oh, 50-50. Which are we opening first? Sonic or Mega Man? Slushy or Peach? Peaches, 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 peaches. Or, oh, that's good squishy. Sonic takes the lead. Oh, Remy. You cheesed it with, you used bits, or, no, not bits, the other thing, channel points. All right, fine. Mega Man, I guess you'll have to wait until tomorrow. All right, so here we are. Sonic G Fuel. G Fuel, the official drink of esports. This stream is not sponsored, by the way. Um, all right. Here we go then. Oh, that is a strong smell. Guess I'll drink Knuckles, so? Yeah, okay. Keep Charlie for tomorrow. That's probably not a bad idea. All right then. Allons-y. There's so much fizzy, I can't taste it. But yes, I can already tell this is going to have me wired to the goddamn moon. Sonic G Fuel, huh? 300 milligrams of caffeine. Knuckles is sour power. That's right, he is. Well, like the peach one, like the taste of peach is there. It's a very candy. It's like a very candy peach flavor, but it's so fizzy. It's so fizzy. The peach is kind of diluted by it. Not getting the sensation of my jaw when I eat sour sweets, but it's kind of sour. Lol. Cool. All right, well then. Let's play Danganronpa. Ching ching. Ah. All right, pre-trial prep. Let's rock. All right, set skills. Ooh. Oh, there's no game audio? Okay. Yeah, no, the Elgato's just being fucking weird. Hold on. Let me reset it. There you go. Just in time for this beat to pick up. All right.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person...
Oh, Meg, if we ever do watch Digimon Tamers dubbed, you hearing Takato is going to be mind-blowing. He's voiced by Monokuma.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Monami, you're starting to feel sus.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
The bot is doing its thing. It's finally woken up. It's doing it too much now, but I'll take it. Alright. So, the masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
Strawberry and vanilla is an amazing combination.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
He took offense to that. Some of us have not beaten this game. Alright, Pecco, chill out.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
I like what they were going for here. I appreciate this. She just took offense to Komeda saying anything. That is fair. Nagito is, like, the worst.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
You think I could... You think if I order her cosplay, it would be here on time for Comic-Con? Moira, welcome! The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, you should be able to figure out who's who. Why was he not Boy A being the first boy? Because it's the game telling you that it's Fuyuhiko. Is Boy F, he's paying respects to his sister? Yeah. At least that's my theory. Boy F is Fuyuhiko. And the game is just being very... What is the opposite of obtuse? Daniel, welcome in! How you doing? Good to see you. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The identity of Girl A was Mikan, if I recall. Am I... Yeah.
I see! Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy!
I'm enjoying this trial just for the meta-ness of the characters being like, why am I in a video game?
Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights!
Oof. Yoko, why are you such a cunt?
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
Girl B.
I see! Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me!
No, it's really not.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Ibuki! Pointing!
I see!
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Oh! Oh, fuck! Wow! I said the word, they just did the thing. Twilight Syndrome is an actual real game owned by Spike. It just never left the islands. I figured that based on how they talked about it in this game. Chiaki's like, wait, what? Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Yeah, let's move on. Mahiru. I looked up Monokuma as an answer.
Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
F for Fuyuhiko.
I see!
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
Oh.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
Oh my god, there's two of them.
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Ed's VA, Edward Elric? That's Vic Mignogna, isn't it? Fuyuhiko is voiced by, what's his name? The Quincy in Bleach. Kenichi Joji, the Digimon Emperor. He's been in tons of stuff.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
He had a sister. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's true, I have a hunch, but call me out like that. Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice, it's probably because... Oh, two sister... has to be little sister, right?
I can prove it with this.
But he talked
In the
about
game,
his
Guy
sister
F,
taking over the
Kuzuryu,
business.
mentions that he has a little sister.
What do you mean, little sister?
Oh god, here we go. It's gonna make it's gonna make a complex joke, isn't it?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
Oni-chan!
It's pretty clear.
I
There's
didn't
no
even get
doubt
time to
Guy
read
F
that.
had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is the high school... Yeah, the girl who died at the beginning.
I see!
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
That bitch. Girl E, was it? That bitch. What the hell did she do to my little
Based
sister?
on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there.
That's some nice friends you got there, Davis. Sorry, I'm amusing myself.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
Jesus Christ, Fuyuhiko. See a therapist. Seriously.
I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
Uh-oh.
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
All I know about Danganronpa is the one psychotic blonde girl is 100% my type. Junko? Oh, she's dead. Sorry. She died in the first game. Yes, the super high school level doomer, Junko. I mean, her sister was kind of hot.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Yeah, it's far too obvious.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
Huh?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
There's a reference there that has gone over my head, isn't there? Wait. Is that an Evangelion joke? Is that Misato? Hey, Dynamis, good to see you. Or is that... It's the only other Misato that comes to mind. I'll look it up later.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Nope, there it is. Connecting it to the robot thing. Yeah, okay. What the heck is that wild connection? So it's Misato from Evangelion. Evangelion is big robots, but it's plain like Gundam. Her, der. Yeah, I agree with Hajime in this one.
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
No, Monokuma, I care. Can we come back to this reference? Because I feel like I may be completely off base now. Can we come back to that, please?
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
Monami, are you okay?
You guys are definitely friends.
Yeah. I'm glad someone's fucking said it, because... Yeah.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Right now we can trust Monami as far as we can throw her. Which isn't far, because she's tied to the ceiling.
Then let's hurry up and solve it! Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Because Girl E was the killer. Girl E is the one who murdered Fuyuhiko's sister. Right?
I see!
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But
but...
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Chiaki, are you Batman?
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
That's fair. That is fair.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining.
I love her hoodie. Like, no, seriously. Chiaki, are you Batman?
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there.
I used to have the Gaia Online hat that looked like that. What was it called? I think it was just called the OMFG hat? I don't know if they still make them today, but... Fuck, I remember seeing Gaia on my Twitter timeline a couple of days ago, being like, "Hey, come reactivate your accounts!" So, it's good to see the site is still going, but... I kind of hopped off Gaia when it became pay to look good.
But the door to the music room was locked.
I haven't touched Gaia in forever, still on. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. Like, you know, I never used to mind donating for the monthly items, but it genuinely hit a point where the paid donation items were 10 times above and beyond what, like, the long-running storyline items were, or even the Gaia RPG items and crap. Like, it genuinely became a pay-to-win site. It was just like, nah, I'm not about that. People have been saying Twitter's not been dying for like 5 years, and I'm like, yeah, but in the last year, you know what? In the last year alone, 2023 alone, it might just. That's why I set up a Misskey account. Because, yeah, I'm ready to jump ship. I really feel like Twitter in the next couple of months is going to have, like, it'll go beyond Twitter Blue. Oh god, Elon, I beg you. Name it X Blue, I fucking dare you. Name it X Blue. Go on, you blue chew loving bastard. Presumably. You know, but like, I can see that site having tiered levels of membership. And at that stage, then what's left? The diehards who, you know, who lap up every word that man says. And then you have the rest of us who are just like, nah, peace, I'm out. I'm gonna go back to forums because it's, yeah, enough of this.
So Girl D went to get the key from the office. And when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head.
Oof. Oh, look, she's even got Fuyuhiko's, like, little rosy cheek things. Aww. Maybe she's dead. She's adorable. Or corpse. I mean, why are you making this weird? Just play the fucking game. I'll only move to a competitor once I see it go under. I saw people move platforms, yet come back to Twitter after a week. Well, I think Hive was off to a good start, and then it just crashed, and I think Hive took so long to get its shit together, people were just like, well, I may as well just use Twitter again. But honestly, I think this might be the year. So it's good to have a few options for jumping ship. I'm enjoying Miss Key so far, though, I will say. Miss Key has been an experience.
Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert.
Yeah, I didn't expect the influx of users they got overnight, so all the bugs back then made sense, not so much now. Who steals a swimsuit? I mean, I know swimsuits never quit, but Jesus. Why would you steal one?
How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
Nagito's actor must have been hissing himself reading that line. That it's so cringe. I won't touch threads with a 10-foot pole. We're not even allowed to use it here because of the EU's GDPR rules. Like, I have an Instagram account for VTubing, and I set up threads on that just to see, right? Don't link it to my personal one. I don't give the reptiles any more information than they already have, right? I can't even use the app. I got the app through using the APK file, but if I log in, all I can see is like 6 posts on my timeline, and that's it. I can't refresh the timeline, I can't see my own profile, I can't see my notifications. I can create a thread, I was gonna say tweet. I can create a thread, but you think I can go to my profile and look at it? Nope. Cause the app is technically banned in Europe. Not technically, it is. Because it doesn't meet GDPR regulations. So the European Commission went, no, we don't think so. Like, it was the first time I learned that in America, WhatsApp has ads. That's a scary prospect. A fucking text messaging service doesn't need ads. But it was again EU directive that was like, no, you're not putting ads on that. They don't need to be there. Oh, Threads doesn't want to comply, so they won't release it. I mean, it's the same thing, isn't it? Like, the EU gave them a choice, they said no, and they went, okay, well, I guess you're not having it. So, they want of course they do. Of course the reptiles want special treatment. They've probably never been told no in their lives. Anyway.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But
Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped. And sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
What? What would be the... Wait, what?
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Yeah.
Then, forget this!
Had a realization. Imagine being a voice actor for Danganronpa. You're excited for your role, and then you learn you're the first victim, so you barely get any voice lines. That's so mean. Poor Byakuya. I mean, he had a whole game, but still. Imagine being told, oh yeah, we're bringing you back to die.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? Guess I need to clear that up first. Oh shit, we're doing the gun thing. I forgot. Yeah, okay. Was Girl E shattering
After
the
she
vase
killed the
as a
first victim in the
distraction?
music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room? To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Yeah.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
Yeah, so they'd have seen her, so...
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window.
No, that's wrong!
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
Well, Hajime is Johnny Young Bosch, and he's in everything.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
Wait, what? Hello? What? No. No, Ibuki, that's Limbo! Ibuki, that's Limbo! Do I think Lovecraft was inspired by Ireland? I mean, Celtic culture has a lot of witchcraft and wizardry in it. You know, there is the serpent's prayer, or, you know, Anal Natrach Done the Envy. Nal Natrach Orth Bastur. It kind of goes on, but yeah, you know, our language can be very spooky. It can be very spooky.
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall.
Buffy used an Irish article about a changing bus route in a spell book because it looked cool. Yeah, it did. I love Monomi just hanging out and swinging in the background there. Again, I still think we could trust Monomi as far as we can throw her, but it's a fun sight gag.
Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key.
I believe Lovecraft hated Ireland. I mean, was he English? I mean, that says a lot. There is a lot of tension there, shall we say, or would have been around his time.
With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office.
Lovecraft had a lot of hate. You know, as long as he hated everyone equally. He was a big old racist in general, wasn't? Oh, well, yeah, there is that. He was American. Ooh. So, okay, you know, that... Oof. I mean, I won't say anything about Americans and racism, because I feel like that's an easy shot, and we don't do that here. We don't do that here, unless it's about the British. I kid. Those tensions are before my time. They're not mine to continue to uphold, because that's fucking stupid. He didn't like certain people, Irish and dogs, I guess. Oh god.
And went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the four girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Ah.
So, when the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Oh, did you get your memories back?
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
Is Monokuma gonna suddenly start busting out the Undertaker's theme? Or the funeral, like the funeral march? Which is also the Empire's theme from Star Wars. No, seriously, if you don't believe me, sing the two of them back to back. They are the same tune.
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Nekomaru, all you do is talk about needing to shit.
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
Me and Hiyoko and I don't get along, but yeah, he's right.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
Metal baseball bat.
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. We're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear. Well, it was the baseball bat. I mean, what's the... Then I have to do it. I'll do it.